こんにちは、オグマです。バルダーズゲート3、前回の続きをやっていきたいと思います。前回でこちらの村、これ名前なんだっけ、名前出るかなあ、これか。最後の光亭、こちらに着きましたね。なので、まずはこの村の探索からやっていきたいかなと思いますね。で、これからジャヘイラと話すかな。こちらをやっていく形になりそうですね。はい、じゃあ行きましょうか、ジャヘイラね。はい。ちょっと話しかけたりできるかなうん、はい。この辺は経由地点、ちょっと待って。まあいいや。じゃあ、ヘイラはすっかり信じてる。すっかり信じてるわけではなさそうだけど、あれちょっと中継地点どこだちょっと待って。どこだああ、これか。オッケーオッケー。了解了解。はい。この辺はうん、オッケー。まあ、そんなに信じてる感じでもなかったけどね。まあまあいいや。これ武器屋っぽいですね。オッケー。アイテム整理したいんですよ、ちょうど。うん、はいはい。了解。なんだ金を払わずにもらえるものあるか。説得私あんまできない気がするんだけど、やってみる ?10 か。10ならいけるか。でも魅力私マイナス1か。いけた。やった。おお。でも、なんかもらえるのなんかくれんのありがとうございます。マジか。オートセーブも。ありがとうございます。すいませんね。じゃあちょっと。すいません。ありがとうございます。じゃあちょっとせっかくですから商品もちょっとね、ちょっといろいろ装備品確認していきましょうかね。あとアイテムセールも行っていきます。よし、一応アイテムセールを行いまして、一応、このアスタリオンとね、ちょっとシャドウハートのね、ちょっと防具をちょっと変えた形かな。武器はそんなにいいのなかったかな。はい。じゃあとりあえずもっと見ていきましょうかね。でもなんか、会話あるのかななんだあらら。どんな部隊乱入するんだ救出部隊。
Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
なるほど。そういえばこのフローリック顧問、これ来てます
Sure did.
来た。
For all the good that does us.
ダメ。役に立ってない。
One of the ground floor chambers.
いるんだ、ここに。
Goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
なるほど。来てるのね、ここね。オッケーオッケー。これはチェンティさん。なんかバグってる。はい。特に。そうか。こっちのも結構広いですね。これは地獄の心臓。スカイウィン。
We've shared but one victory, friend, but it will not be our last.
特に会話はないか。これはダモンさん。
Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon.
Trying to stay
out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the blood war when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
なんか音がするのか。
Now that's hot.
Too
hot. I think I could sort you out, but I need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
かなりの運ですか。心当たりは
As a matter of fact, I think I might. I've sensed some in the area. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic.
有益な情報
Once you
が
know what you're looking for, I can show you where I'd look.
鉄を探そう。はい。
Fuck yes, we will.
Sure. Meantime,
あ、
if you need to
別に
stock
情報
up,
ないのか。
everything I have is available.
はい。あ、これもお店か。あ、オーケーオーケー。まあ、ちょっと見ていこうか。はい。結構ちょっといい装備売ってるんだけどね、ちょっと私のお金がもうないな。結構いろんなこの辺のもの売りさばいても、どうかな。そんな大したお金にはならないかな。ちょっといろいろ売却してみたけど、やっぱダメだな。ちょっとお金がないですね。結構いい装備あったんだけどな。まあ残念ですね。まあしょうがない。まあまたお金貯めていきましょう。OK。よし、さあ行きましょうか。あとは、他探索は、こっちか。とりあえずこの中行くか。さあさあ、はい。
Let's head inside.
あ、はいはい。まあカットできるものはね、スキップしていきましょうか。
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter.
あ、可愛いですか、私。あ、そうですか。はい。私、可愛いですかね。おお、なんだこれ。おお人形がある。これも漁っていいものですか？ああ、いいね、いいね。アロエオイルとかあるけど、まあ、とりあえずもらえるものだけもらっておきましょうか。OK。よし。さあ、これは、あ、これさっき助けてくれた子供じゃない？
Welcome to our humble. Wait.
あ、違う
Are
か
you。Carla?
違うね。微妙に違った。
A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good. Well, yeah. I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook. I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits.
ああ、カーラ君やっぱ強いんだね。
We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that? Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back. I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all. In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found? Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
何を助言してるんだまあいいや、本当にお前を尊敬してるようだ。いい光景だ。
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
はい。なんだ、なんだ。
We've gone legitimate and
Oh,
Mom
店。
put me in charge.
店多いな、ここ。
What do you need?
久しぶりに世話しそうに笑ってる人と出会えた。
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
まあちょっと見てみましょうか。まあでも私お金あんまないんですよね。あ、でもそんな高いものないね。オッケーオッケー。まあまあ、いいか、とりあえずね。はい、オッケー。
Doing
はい、どうも。
business with you.
また来ます。はい。あとは、この辺のやつは、セリス。
Has anyone thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you? Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
あ、そう、セブロとか懐かしい名前だね。何があった？セブロはどこだ？
Gone,
消えた。
and more than half the others with him. We were ambushed out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender, but they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
そうか。そうだな。まあ、あんまり見捨てたのかとか恥ずべきことだとか言わない方がいいよな。まあ、希望は捨てるな。
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... Thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
そうか、セブロいなくなっちゃったか。なんか、今、出た気がするな。これか。サイドクエストかな、これ。ちょっとわかんないけど。なるほど、なるほど。ちょっとミッション出ましたね。OK、わかりました。じゃあ、これは後ほどやっていきましょう。あとは、ジャヘイラだ。
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
ああ、そう、カーラックがね、ファンなんですよね。
To your very good health.
はい。ちょっとこれね、カーラックのは許してやってくれと。
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor.
うひひって。かわいいね、カーラックね。
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac.
ああ、よかったね。はい。じゃあ、ワインの匂いが、まあまあ、一応健康を祝して、はい。まあ、ここは信用しましょう、彼女のことはね。ちょっと。
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
まあやっぱ正直に言った方がいいんだろうな。そうだ。寄生生物は以前にはなかった力を与えている。俺を向上させてくれてる。おう。
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
まあそうですね。まあ俺を信じろ。
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
誰の話だ？
General Ketherick Thorm.
ケセリック総務省
Remember
軍。
that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
なるほど。俺なら奴を殺せると思ってるのか？
Not immediately.
まあ矢が効かないですからね。
Artifact. You can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
オッケー。まあケセリックの命はあとわずかだ。俺が倒す。
Without a cure for your infection, your days are
そうですね。確かにそうですね。
selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this.
ありがとうございます。
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
どうやったら奴らのところに行ける？タワーは影に囲まれている。
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
はあ、なるほど。ちょっと話が長くてあんま見えなかったんだけど、要するにケセリックっていうのが不死身の戦士がいるみたいですね。まあそれはなんかその秘密を暴かないと、倒せないでしょうといったところですね。はい。あと上の階になんか、僧侶がいるのかな、クレリックがね。 あ、こんなんいたっけ忘れちゃった。ちょっと、話は聞いた。人々がムーンライズにさらわれたそうだな。
I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
どうやって生き延びた？
Roland of all people saved us. He said he
Roland.
stayed in the grove because of you.
ローラン、
I'm
誰だっ
damn
け？
glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
ローラン、見習いウィザード。あれなんかいたような気がするな。ちょっと忘れちゃった。いた気がす
He
るけど。
shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leo were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
そうだな。まあ、戦いの腕とわずかな運、必要なのはそれだけだ。
You're made of sterner stuff than me, then. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
わかった。心配ない。必ず彼らを見つけ出す。
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful out there. All right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
ドルイドの人たちも無事ではなかったっぽいですね、みんなね。ちょっと残念ですが。あ、ローランだ。あ、彼だ。
There's another bottle of
あ、
Arabella
いたな、
Dry
こんな
back
人。
there.
いた
Put it on
わ
the。bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
おうおう、なんだなんだ。アラフィーから聞いた彼女と子供たちが逃げられたのはお前のおかげらしいな。
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me.
なんか荒れてるっぽいけど。
She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans.
あ
If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
あ、なるほどね。はい、どこ行ったかわかるか？
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
そうだな。生きていたら俺が救う。
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
そうか。まあ、ちょっと彼は彼で大変だったみたいですね。はい。ちょっと荒れちゃってますが。取っちゃった、取っちゃった。違う話しただけ。
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
そうか。はい。だいぶ酒ね、溺れてしまっているが。さあ、そしたら、これは探索しても盗むとかになっちゃう可能性があるよな。大丈夫だな。まあでもいいか。OK。よし。じゃあ上行きましょうか。これは
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
そうですか。これは彼はラファエル。
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem. But the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough.
そういえば、こいつも見た気がするな。もうなんかあんま覚えてないんだけど、またお前か。出現はきっと偶然なんだろうな。
My dear, nothing is coincidence. Mortals trifle themselves with free will, as if their betters have not molded every potential path ahead. No offense meant, of course. I'm sure everyone in Last Light thinks they could have changed things. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades.
前にここへ来たのか。どうして？
Family troubles. Not my family, of course. I never surrender knowledge for free. But one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the soul sent my way, I offer A taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. Not with you, at least. Although I sense there's something your friend wants to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
なんだ、何の話だ、アスタリオン。どんなキスだ？
You haven't told them. And you've kept your clothes on this whole time. How unlike you. Why not let them see? Don't be shy.
おう。
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you. Scars
Oh.
often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
うわ、消えた。
Well, now you know.
そうだな。これはなぜ持ってあげてくれなかった？手を貸せたのに。
Perhaps I should have. I'm not exactly used to asking for help and being met with, well, help. But what's done is done, so how about we stop talking about it and just get on with things? Although I should probably get dressed first.
はい。おお、消えたな。はい。また小座出てきそうですね。悪魔とは取引しませんので。はい。で、上を探索ですね。ちょっと今回会話が長いですね、全体的にね。ちょっと、なかなか、ちょっとね、先に進めないかもしれないな、今回は。はい。これも話してみましょう。
I'll be honest. Didn't think we stood a chance. Not till you came along.
はい。これは特に話はみんな聞く必要はないかな？だな。OK。よし。そしたら、この先ですね。ちょっと待って、なんかいた。なんもねえか。はい。ここか。この中ですね。OK。はい。OK。よし。この中の、この奥か。イソベルの部屋ね。はいはい。この辺もいろいろ漁れそうではあるが、後にしようか。よし。この奥だね。OK。OK。おお、なんだ。なんかやってるぞ。行くか。はい。何してんすか？これがさっき言ってたクレリックか。
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
はい。そうだな。何がいいかな。こちらこそお前がこの宿の守護者だと聞いた。鍵を、駆逐するものだと。
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jahir has sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
うん、まあそうなんですけど、おお、やってくれるのか。おお。あら。
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the shadow curse, which will get you closer to the towers. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though, where the curse is strongest. This
あ、ランタンも来た。おお、ありがとうございます。おお、ありがとう。出発する前にしておくべきことは？
Ketherick is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
マーカス。
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
イソベル、こんなとこ知ってるのか？
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
なんだぞ。乗ったとか言ってるけど、乗ったはないな。そうだな。そうだな。彼の精神を調べようか。ちょっといけるか、判断。プラス1、あ、6いけるな。これはさすがに大丈夫だろう。OK、よし、いいぞ。ここが失敗できないよね。OK。これ戦闘になりそうだな。そうだな。何も言わない。いや、そうだな。マーカスはお前をさらうつもりだ。急べる。戦って脱出しないといけない。いや、これだな。うん。わ、アスタリオン反対してる。
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
おお、なんだなんだ。マジか。うわー、マジかよ。ああ。うわー、戦闘開始。なるほど。オッケー。おっとっとっとっと。なるほど。こんにゃろう。